Friday. So my husband is out of town this weekend. He has a conference, and this is our first weekend with him out of town. He left yesterday evening, and it was just a pretty quiet, normal evening. I actually meant to turn on the camera several times yesterday and just kept forgetting, but that's okay. Yesterday, all the kids were doing really great. This morning, ever since we had a video chat with Daddy, Kellen has just been moping around, feeling sad and sorry for himself, and missing Dad, clearly. So we are going to try to distract him, and we're gonna head to Target. I forgot to pick up a couple things while I was there earlier this week, so we're gonna go grab that and maybe get him a little treat. So let's hope that takes his mind off of the fact that he's missing his dad. In just a few short weeks, my husband and I are headed to Maui without the kids, and Grandma's coming to stay with them. This kid has never been a night without me, so I'm a little nervous at how he's gonna do, if I'm completely honest. So I don't know, I feel like even just being away from Dad, this is like a test moment for him to see how it's gonna go. I gotta say, dude, you might be the cutest thing that ever happened. Goodness, are you excited? Hey, take your binky out, and what do you say to Mommy?
Hey, Mommy, you're welcome, baby.
Just picked him up to bring him upstairs, and I think he feels a little warm, so we're gonna take his temperature real quick. 101. Well, that would explain why we're so mopey. So I was buying kale on a regular basis, but it kept going bad, so I started freezing it. Works like a charm. That really sucks that my little guy has a fever. Always figures every single time my husband goes out of town, something happens. Somebody gets sick. Last time, my daughter ended up with a migraine and puking all over my rug. I always get a little bit anxious about my husband leaving for that very reason, but it's okay, we'll power through. My biggest concern is that we've got events planned for this week with my kids. So it's gonna be a little interesting toting along a sick kid. We're gonna try to pump him full of lots of nutrients via smoothie and vitamins and hope for the best. The good news is with him going down early, I have a little more time to myself to get some stuff done. So I'm gonna go take a shower and get myself ready. And then I'm going to clean up this house a little bit and we'll see what I can accomplish before the kids get home. event at 6:30 tonight. Had some leftover chicken bone broth, that's what it is, from when I made my meatballs that I did on my meal planning video. And so I took all the rest of that broth and I put it in a container and froze it. So I put that in here with some more chicken bone broth, and we're gonna cook this up as the base for our soup, and I'm gonna cut a bunch of veggies for it. Really hoping that I was going to get my hair dried before Kellen woke up, but I hear him whimpering, so let's go get him. Someone is sweaty. It's okay, Bugs. It's okay. All right, so we just got home from the bingo event at school. The kids didn't even have a ton of fun because none of their friends were there. Well, one friend, but and considering I didn't want to go in the first place and Kellen had a fever, I feel like that was kind of a wasted evening, but whatever. It's already done, so it's all good. Kellen fell asleep during the event, and then we got home and his fever was like 107 when we first got home, and then I laid him down in his bed and it went up to like 103. So I called my husband. You guys know we kind of follow a holistic lifestyle. We try not to do like Tylenol, and we try to let the fevers burn off naturally, but 103 has me kind of concerned. So I called my husband, and at this point Kellen has fallen asleep in his bed, so we're gonna let his body kind of regulate in his room. I'm gonna check him in 10 minutes and see where it's at. If his temperature is still up there, I'm gonna give him a little bit of Tylenol to kind of lower it, but I'm hoping that it's gonna kind of regulate itself a little bit so that we can just let him sleep, burn off the fever hopefully, and feel better in the morning. I hope. All right, so good news. His fever did come down. So thankfully just kind of laying there, let his body regulate. It got back down to 101.2. So I felt good about that. I did put some essential oils on, so I wanted to let you guys know I put a little lime and lavender on his back and on the bottom of his feet, diluted with some fractionated coconut oil. So that has kind of some cooling and healing properties. You know, for my bigger kids, I would put some peppermint oil on there, but it is an oil that you need to be careful with for more sensitive skin. So especially with little kids, I don't like to put it on because he doesn't even really have a way of verbalizing that it's uncomfortable. If you're interested in any essential oils, I have a link in the description box below that will give you some more information on what oils I use and how to use it, and any questions you might have, you can leave in the comments. All right, it is like 10 after 9. I'm just now sitting down with my dinner. This is what it turned out like, and it's so good. The only thing is I thought it was a little lacking on salt, so I'm breaking my own rules with my last 90 days challenge, 5 to Thrive. The thing that I'm trying to cut out is crackers and chips, and I just decided today I don't care. So I'm gonna crumble some crackers into my soup, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna catch up on This Is Us and eat my soup. And then I'm gonna have some dark chocolate that I have saved. Ooh, I have to show you guys this stuff though. Don't spill soup. Sea salt dark chocolate. So good. So good. I think this is my new favorite. And not to mention, the packaging is like the prettiest thing ever. So normally I would try to like wash my makeup off and everything before like sitting down and relaxing, but I'm so hungry and I really like to be done eating usually by 9 o'clock. So the fact that it's already after 9, I thought it was more important to sit down and actually eat some food so that I give my body some time to digest before I actually go and lay down. Good morning and happy Saturday. I've been up since 5:30. It's now 8:30. My little man, who's sleeping in here, woke me up early, and he was so hungry. He actually got up and he like guzzled an entire smoothie and then asked for water, and he ate some food. So overall he's doing better. His temp was down to 100 and he just got super cranky and fell back asleep. So I'm cool with that. We have to be at my husband's office in an hour. Like their shopping center is doing like a trick-or-treating thing this morning, and since our husbands are away, the chiropractors are at a conference this weekend, the wives decided to come with the kids and hand out candy. So we got to show up, but I was kind of planning on wearing my skeleton costume and it does not fit me. I tried it on and it does not fit me. So I'm just gonna try to do some cool like Halloween makeup and call it a day, but I only have like a half hour to get it done. So it's either gonna be like epically awesome and I'm gonna feel super proud of myself, or it's gonna be a total fail, and time will tell. So I pulled up my Pinterest page and I'm just going through like what would work with just like jeans and a tank top. I think I might do like a skeleton face, but I'm a little concerned about my time frame. Alright guys, we're officially on our way. Everyone is ready except for Kellen, who insisted on wearing a green shirt, but he fell asleep. I took his shirt along with us. Sunglasses might ruin this. Okay, so overall I feel like the makeup turned out pretty cool. The teeth I would have liked to spend more time on and make them look a little bit better, and I wish I had false lashes on, but for the time constraint I feel pretty happy about it. So let's go hand out some candy. So that ended up being super fun, but I am so tired now. I was on my feet the whole time. Kellen started losing it towards the end, which I don't really blame him. That kid is just really not feeling well. So right now he is curled up on the couch with a row of like a dozen cars lined up next to him, snuggling with his puppy, watching Turtle Tale 2. Oh, so I'm just gonna sit and relax. I'm supposed to video call with my husband a little bit and soon he'll be boarding a plane and coming home. I'm so excited that I don't have to sleep without him one more night. It is really hard for me to fall asleep when he is not there. All right, I'm gonna have some lunch and kick it with the kids. I might try to do a fun activity with them later, depending on how Kellen's doing. Otherwise, we also might save it for tomorrow. But it is Sunday morning. And I'm kidding, it is Sunday afternoon. And Daddy is home, and we're all very happy he's home, but we are drained. What time did we get to bed last night, babe?
Flight landed just after midnight, so we got to bed sometime after 1.
It was late. People always have to do this when I'm filming. Well, I don't think my neighbor's gonna stop vacuuming, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah, we're all really tired, so we ended up not going to church this morning. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. Nat got to sleep in a little bit longer, and then I ended up crawling back in bed a little bit later because I couldn't even move. So I was kind of hoping to get a lot more things done this week. I mean, even just personal time, I was hoping to like polish my nails and get some work done, but none of that really happened with a sick kid. But that's okay. We're so glad Daddy is home, and we're gonna try to do some fun things today before we have to start the new week.